Good evening. A 5-kilometre-long, once aquamarine blue stretch of Kerala's coastline has turned reddish-brown. That's what we've seen and that's what we have for you tonight on Save India's Coast. A titanium-producing factory has been dumping its effluent wastes into the waters of the Vettikad beach in Thiruvananthapuram since its inception in 1948. Over 50 years later, the High Court orders the factory to set up a treatment plant facility in 2008. That deadline came and went. Then a so-called final deadline was again issued that this plant be set up by December 2010. That deadline also was missed, and the waste continues to seep into the sea and into the lives of the fishermen who have lived on that coastline for centuries. Concentrated sulfuric acid flowing freely right into the Arabian Sea. This is a beach in Trivandrum that you will not see in any tourism brochure. For miles on end, as far as the eye can see, the waters are a filthy reddish brown. The Kerala State Pollution Control Board says every day 6,000 kilolitres of sulfuric acid and ferrous sulfate is dumped in this ocean. 5 kilometres of once pristine beach has been converted into an acidic brown mush. Only half a kilometre into the ocean do the waters turn blue once again. The culprit, the government-run Travancore Titanium Products or TTP. TTP has been dumping its effluent waste into the waters of the Vettikad beach since its inception. So much so that the children of Vettikad who live by the ocean do not know the beauty of an aquamarine blue sea. Blue beach kando, blue sea?
Kanditundu.
Every
Vettikad Palliyude avadeyum Kannandura avade rendidathum kanditundu. Christmasinum New Yearinum poguമ്പോഴാണ് blue sea കാണുന്നത്.
In 2005, the Supreme Court Monitoring Committee on Hazardous Wastes ordered TTP to start complying with pollution control norms. Following this, the Kerala State Pollution Control Board issued a closure order for the plant. TTP, one of the few profit-making public sector units in Kerala, bought more time by proposing to set up a treatment plant facility. The company claims the plant will be up and running by May, but its record on meeting deadlines does not inspire confidence. How many times has the High Court given them a notice and how many deadline and how many times has that deadline been broken?
I think this is the third time. Third time the High Court has given time up to I think 31/12/2010. That time has expired.
Residents of Vettikad, Hilda and her husband earn their living from fishing in the waters of the Arabian Sea. Years of their home being treated like a dump yard has taken its toll.
And the means it ഇതാണ് കളർ ഈ ആസെറ്റ് ഉപയോഗം കൊണ്ട് ഇവിടെ ശ്വാസം മുട്ടും കണ്ണുവേദന എല്ലാമേ ഉള്ളു അസ്വസ്ഥതകളേ ഉള്ളു സാധനങ്ങളൊന്നും വലയൊന്നും നിലനിൽക്കുന്നില്ല വലയുടെയൊക്കെ കളറുണ്ട്
The fishermen say other impacts are easier to monitor.
ചൂടുവെള്ളം തട്ടിയിട്ട് മനുഷ്യനെല്ലാം ഉള്ളിലേക്ക് പോകും പിന്നെ ഇപ്പം മീനുകൾ കിട്ടുന്നത് ബോട്ടും ഇതൊക്കെ ഉള്ളവർക്കാണ് ഇവിടെ കിട്ടുന്നത് ഈ ചാളത്തടിയിലൊക്കെ പോയാൽ കിട്ടൂല അത്രയും കിലോമീറ്റർ ഉള്ളിലൊക്കെ പോകാൻ വേണ്ടി പറ്റൂല.
Pollution Control Board norms state that the pH value, which indicates the acidity or alkalinity levels of the wastewater, should be in the range of 5.5 to 9.0. According to a pollution test conducted by the Kerala State Pollution Control Board, in Jan 2010, the pH of the effluent from the TTP was 1.0, indicating very high acidity. TTP claims that the sea, an alkaline medium, neutralizes the acidic waste within minutes and is harmless to the environment.
Yes, of the majority of the workers, of the 1,400 odd workers working here, more than 70% are the locals. These locals are most benefited out of this plant because it is for their sake this plant is working.
Since the stroke of Nehru's midnight hour, chemical effluents have been dumped on this beach in Vettikad. And the recent acceleration in India's growth rate hasn't helped matters either. The TTP plant's production has gone up from 5 tons at its inception to 45 tons today. And naturally, as its production has increased, so has its wastes. While the rest of India has hurtled ahead, enjoying the benefits of growth because the drafting and enforcement of environmental rules and norms have not kept pace, the beaches of Vettikad and its resident fishermen are paying a terrible price. And despite telling NDTV that their plant will be up and running by May, we found out that on the day that we met with the Pollution Control Board, the management of TTP also asked for an appointment where they asked for yet another extension. Well, next time on Save India's Coast, an 8-kilometer long beach that is turned rocky. For now, good night.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.